All right, today we're going to be talking about the Fs700 Shoulder Rig that I've kind of set up and tweaked and perfected over the past year. Close to perfect, I think. So one of the biggest challenges is the combination of the Fs700 and the Odyssey 7Q, which is an amazing piece of kit. Allows us to do all kinds of things that with the FS alone we can't. So it definitely has to be on there. We just shoot with the NPF FS batteries. We usually have one on the back here and one here. So I wanted to have this up here to view. I like viewing off a monitor instead of a viewfinder because I like to also be able to look around depending on where we're filming. And I wanted it to be balanced. So a lot of the rigs, they have the camera out in front, and with the camera and this heavy monitor, that's a ton of weight on your arms and it's no good for shooting all day. So we kind of pieced together the meat and potatoes is the Tilta shoulder rig. And that actually, when you want to mount it on a tripod, there's a VCT plate that you just put your tripod quick release on and you put that into your tripod. And then this whole thing has a contact point here and here that kind of slides into that plate and locks it into place. But that type of a plate lets you get the camera kind of balanced really nice on your shoulder so that it's not very heavy. It's a little front heavy still, the way I have it set up, but so I couldn't let go, but it's not bad at all. And I would prefer the weight going forward rather than backward. So then something pretty cool that I made for the shoulder rig so that I could focus by myself, I'm normally always pulling my own focus, is this little wooden piece here. So you rest your hand there and you can easily pull focus there. I got the idea from Vocus. Actually, before they came out with their new model, they actually came out with a follow focus that has one of these built in. It's a lot better than this, but I made this for like $5. So this is actually the leg bottom that would go on the bottom of a couch or something. I bought at Lowe's for like $4, and then I just put a different bolt on the top. I put a, I guess it was a 3/8 fine thread on one side and then a coarse wood thread on the other, and I threaded it down into the piece of wood and then used my Dremel to shape this, and it works awesome. The hard stops and the follow focus have room to pass by. And it works really good. I use it all the time. I wanted to get an offset set of handles. As you can see, they're kind of offset one side to kind of, so when I set the camera down, it doesn't tilt over to the one side. So those are just a small rig piece that I bought. That's the brand, small rig. I got them off of Amazon. And then it has the rosette handles. What else special do we have on here? So the Odyssey is mounted upside down, and I use, to mount a lot of things, 15mm 90-degree adapters. They're pretty cheap. They're all by Small Rig, but they're really solid. So between those and then I get little 15mm spuds that have 1/4-20 threads, and then you put the 1/4-20 to 1/4-20 adapter in. So I have one of those screwed into the Odyssey, and then with the 15mm spud coming out, and then between those 15mm spuds I have two of the 90-degree adapters here, one longer 15mm rod, 90-degree adapter to mount that to this top handle. And the top handle, I actually made an extension out of a piece of aluminum stock that extends it out about 8-10 inches, and that gets the monitor forward enough so that when the camera is centered on my shoulder, the monitor is forward enough that I can comfortably see it, because it's a pretty big monitor, so you don't want it right in your face. And then I use another 90-degree 15mm adapter to mount the mic up front there. Then just have a regular cheap 3-pound weight on the back to kind of give me a little counterweight. And that's about it. If you have any questions, throw them down in the comments. If you like the video, thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe so you can check out our other videos. And if you have any other questions about the rig, throw them down in the comments and I'll try to either make a video about it or just answer it in the questions. So thanks a lot.